Joni New at 6:30. We're bringing you in-depth coverage on former Rhode Island Congressman Patrick Kennedy's new book. Joining us live in studio to discuss it, Eyewitness News analyst Joe Fleming. Thank you so much for joining us, Joe. We appreciate it. All right, so the memoir came out today. It's called A Common Struggle. It touches on a lot of things. It includes Patrick Kennedy's own addiction problems with alcohol, also his father's relationship with alcohol. It started pretty young for Patrick.
Yeah, it looks like it started when he was a teenager at home, a lot of drinking. But again, with the Kennedys, a lot of this was kept very quiet, so you didn't know this was going on. A lot of Patrick's problems really appeared when he was in Congress. You saw when he crashed his vehicle into the Capitol barriers. So, I mean, that's when it all started to come out back when he was congressman. When he was young, it was all pretty much hush-hush. Absolutely.
Now, you did a poll about Patrick Kennedy in 2010 about, you know, him trying to run again for Congress, or if he should run for Congress. Do you think this had any play of that, any knowledge of substance abuse issues?
I don't think the poll really had that. I think what happened was in the poll, it showed that he had some weaknesses with some people in the state of Rhode Island. But I think what happened in the background, he saw his substance abuse issues as hurting him as a congressman. And I think he was afraid that this would hurt his reelection campaign possibly down the road. I think he felt it was time to get help and to leave the Congress and take care of himself at that point.
I watched both the interviews that he did on CBS this morning and also on 60 Minutes last night. So striking to me how he kept talking about that you know, that silence, that nobody was allowed to say anything outside of the family. I mean, was this really a surprise, though? I mean, we know that they aren't allowed to talk about it, but a lot of this has kind of been known.
Well, some of this was known, especially from Rhode Island. You saw what he was going through as congressman. As far as the family with drinking, that was very well known. But some of the other things in the family, like when Patrick talked about Chappaquiddick with his father, who only basically said one sentence to him about that, how his father didn't know that he was running for Congress. Things like this were the surprise, that were family secrets that were kept basically in the closet at this point, which are now coming out. I really believe Patrick really wants to get substance abuse and mental illness out in the forefront of this country. Again, it was known in Rhode Island how he was trying to push this forward. Now he's trying to get it pushed nationally.
Joe, people really care about the Kennedys. They always want to know a lot of information about them. So I appreciate you coming in and talking to us about it. Thank you very much.